Have you thought about your future? Are you taking steps to put money away for retirement? Financial expert Joni Kern is back with the basics of mutual funds. I know what you're thinking. We've already talked about investing in our retirement, but
Yes.
we're kind of taking a step back, Joni, is that right? And looking at what were those mutual funds that make up our retirement plans?
Right. Last time we talked about Roth IRAs and the importance of investing in it, but when you invest in a 401k or an IRA or an annuity, what you're actually purchasing into is a mutual fund, which is a group of similar stocks.
Okay.
They're grouped according to risk, and they're grouped according to their similarity. Like there's international funds, and there's energy funds, and there's green funds, which are all about the environment. So you want to know a little bit about what fund you're buying into so that you can match one to your wants and needs for your future.
I mean, a lot of times, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you do a 401k, you might have one and never have made any personal input into it.
Right.
Right?
And what's scary about that is that's our money, right? That's our retirement money. So we should be having some input as far as where we're putting our money and what kind of risk we're putting our money into.
All right, so help us choose a fund.
Okay.
You say first, know your risk tolerance.
Yes. I always tell people there's a rule of 100. So they say you take your age minus 100. So if you're 20 years old, they say 80% then can go into very high risk stocks because you have so much time to recoup.
Okay.
20% should be in safe. If you're 50, it should be a 50-50 mix. There are people, however, that are young or old that are either very risk averse or they're very open to it. So you need to know what you're going into.
What you're comfortable with.
If you're losing sleep over something, and whether it's risky or whether you're going to lose money, you need to go into safer fund families.
Okay, so bottom line though, if you're not sure, the older you are, the less risk you should take.
Yes.
And then look at the history of the fund.
Lots of the funds have been around. Some of them have been around for 20 years. Some of them have been around for 15. You can actually find, and you can find it in the Wall Street Journal, and you can find it online pretty easily, what the track record has been for the last 10, 12, 15 years. And you want to take a look at it. I especially like to take a look at it going back into 2005 to 2008,
Okay.
because I want to see how they performed when our economy was the worst.
How can we make ourselves smarter about this? Like, where do we go? How do we get that information?
You know, I was online yesterday and I was playing around, and I saw a site that was Mutual Funds 101.
I have a book at home that says Financial Advice for Dummies.
Exactly. You start little. When I started trying, and still, you know, if you get in over your head, your brain starts to hurt.
Yep.
You're beyond where you can learn. So you take it one little tiny piece at a time. So look up something that interests you, like mutual funds, and learn a little bit about it, and then leave it alone for a little while.
All right. Or ask Joni.
Or ask me.
Joni, thanks so much.
You bet.
Helping us
Thanks.
understand mutual funds a little bit better. We appreciate it.